It's a Monday on Sport Express. We start with the numbers. Mario Icardi struck late to lead PSG to a 10th league win at rest. France are Fed Cup champions after condemning Australia to a 9 straight final losses. 9 goals were scored by home teams in the MPFL across 8 centres, with Liverpool going 8 points clear in the EPL after Man City win. Bayern's quest for a 7th consecutive league title boosted after the annihilation of Dortmund as Timo Werner helped Leipzig overcome Hertha in 6-goal thriller. Novak Djokovic on course to add to its 5 ATP Finals trophy with perfect start over Berrettini as Barca Real put 4 past their La Liga opponents with magical Messi scoring 3 for the Catalans, and it's a mountain to climb for the Olympic Eagles in their last 2 group games after losing 1-0 to Ivory Coast on Saturday. And this is your #1 sports show on radio. My name is Kingsley Akwan. Welcome to Sport Express, brought to you by MTN. Ready? Welcome back. It's still Monday's edition of Sport Express, brought to you by MTN. It's time for the international newsreel, and our first story is from the marathon, where Kenya's Cheptoi Karen is the 2019 winner of the 10 kilometers race of the Lagos Women Run, which was held at the Teslim Balogun Stadium, Surulere, on Saturday. Karen claimed the top prize of the women's open in a time of 28 minutes 55 seconds. Nigeria's Deborah Palm came second, while Elizabeth Nuhu Power finished third. Also in the veterans races for ages 45 to 70, Genevieve Njoku triumphed in 43 minutes 3 seconds to come first, and Seriki finished second, while Bolanle Karim ended in third place. And to tennis, record-chasing Novak Djokovic made an impressive and winning start at the ATP Finals after dispatching Matteo Berrettini on Sunday. The 32-year-old showed imperious form to beat the Italian 8-set 6-2, 6-1 as he chases the 6th win at the Tour Finals. In other matches, Swiss legend Roger Federer was overpowered by Dominic Thiem 7-5, 7-5, while world #1 Rafael Nadal is expected to overcome injury to play Alexander Zverev later today. And to the ladies, Kristina Mladenovic and Caroline Garcia led France to their 3rd Fed Cup title after beating Australia in Perth on Sunday. Mladenovic and Garcia beat Ashley Barty and Samantha Stossel 6-4, 6-3 in the deciding doubles rubber to steal a 3-2 victory at and a first Fed Cup triumph since 2003. Sunday's defeat means Australia have now lost their last 9 Fed Cup finals and a trophy drought that stretches 45 years. And over to basketball. Bode Ogutu is here for that. Well, a whole lot of games were there from Friday, Saturday to Sunday. But let's just touch the big ones. On Friday, Miami Heat defeated Phoenix Suns 124-108. Jimmy Butler with 35 points in that one. The pick up the bunch for Saturday, Boston Celtic overpowering San Antonio Spurs 135-115. Kemba Walker had 26 points in that one. And on Sunday, it's yesterday, Toronto Raptors defeated LA Lakers 113-104, while Milwaukee Bucks beat Oklahoma City Thunder 121-119. Giannis 35 points and 16 rebounds. Buddy, so many exciting.
Yeah, I'm sure that the way Suns are playing, and they're one of the worst teams last season. I'm sure Bode Blue is jumping wherever he is. They're one of the worst teams last season. Now they're getting wins where we thought they would never get wins.
Yeah.
For LA Lakers, Raptors, Lakers wanted to make a statement. Defending champions come to town, let's beat them and show ourselves as the coming kings. Unfortunately, the Raptors, by the way, were without Kyle Lowry and CJ Ibaka. Lowry is out for, I think, about 2 months. Ibaka is out indefinitely. Both of them are injured, but still, Raptors came into town and spoiled the party. Lakers had won 7 straight, and they are looking like the real deal. But I think this win will realign their thinking. Probably help them on their journey, because today, when you lose a game like this, you start checking, okay, what have I done wrong? But the ones that pay me the most, that's beaten by Celtics on Spurs.
Yeah.
I didn't see it coming. 20 points. Some of my friends went to watch the game and they're like, but your Spurs are not good at all. But that's not the language they used. I can't use what they used. But having said that, it is painful. Hopefully, I like that the Spurs are not playing well at all. This is not what I expected. But we saw this last season with Pop at the wheel, not to Emery. The odds are that they will improve as the season goes on. I just wanted to get to the playoffs. That's all. They can't be champions. Let us just get to the playoffs.
All right, thank you very much, Bode Ogutu. Bode Ogutu still sticks around, because after the break, it's the Nigerian sports scene. All right, welcome back. It's still Monday's edition of Sport Express, brought to you by MTN. It's time for the Nigerian sports scene. Bode Ogutu is still here. But let's start from the under-23 camp. And yeah, I know you mentioned here with DG last week that you really not see how this team would overcome the Ivorians, the Zambians, and the only team they will beat in that group is South Africans. Yes, and through that, we lost our first game against Ivory Coast 1-0. South Africa Zambia played out the goalless draw, while in Group A, the host Egypt defeated Mali by a lone goal, and Cameroon Ghana also ended 1-1. Well, no points yet, but if they can pick up all 3 points in their next game, maybe it's game on.
If they can, it's game on. And Taraone is now in camp. Although how that will dramatically improve the team, I can't see. And because for one, they are not playing as a team.
Yeah.
That is worrying. When you have 11 individuals on the pitch, and I don't blame them because hey, most of the guys are seeing each other for the first time. When you have 11, if football is a team game, their opponents are not that much better. Although they play better as a team, but they couldn't convert. They couldn't take their chances. And even the goal they scored, as Nigerian are protesting, it's a ghost goal. Yeah. It's like that goal that Liverpool used to beat Monaco. Yes. Right? It's a ghost goal. Yeah. But the referee had given it, and there was still enough time to respond. But the team didn't muster enough to convince. And I worry for them because hey, everyone was talking talk before the game. As if the game was won already. And they got on the field, we saw shambles. Some of the guys that you expect to perform, they didn't show up. And then somebody got a red card for a silly tackle. So that's gone from bad to worse. Now they have all to play for in their second game, because if they lose that second game, it's over.
You know what surprises me is that at what point do you tell a manager that you really have not done enough, you need to leave? Because we looked at him, we saw Imama with this team, Wafu and the other tournaments, Togo defeating us, over 2 legs, and we already knew before this competition that there's no hope for this team, but we still allowed Imama take the team down to Egypt.
The question is, who do you appoint? What pool do we have? If you have a lot of, look, the nations that select coaches from their ranks, they have a league that is functioning. Functioning well. The results are clean and clear. You could see the work that the coaches are doing. The problem goes beyond the Mama Kingsley, honestly, because if the league is functioning and teams play well away home and away. Look, we're not in a league where some players don't go to play with this because they know we are going to lose.
Yeah.
So once the league is not pure, the products cannot be pure. And at this point, I speak against myself because I want home-based players to be in the national team. But once the league is not pure, everything else is tainted. And that sadly is the truth.
Talking about the league, we saw 8 fixtures last weekend. Lobby Stars were annihilated Delta Force 4-0. Jigawa Golden Stars lost at home to Plateau United by a lone goal. Nasarawa and Wiki also, that one ended 1-0. Adamawa 1-1 against Rangers. Katsina 1-1 in Imba. Rivers United and Heartland also played at the 1-1 draw. Well, Warri Wolves and Sunshine Stars 1-1 draw. Well, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 draws right here. Scored draws.
2 words on this weekend. The best time for any league to go and get high in the league is the first 3-4 weeks when everything is good. So the last week and this week, these results are probably the purest you see, because once it gets past week 8, week 9, things start happening. Yeah. But even in this week, that's supposed to be pure. In Port Harcourt, penalty. That game was going to the 107th minute, and then somebody died, and then they got the penalty.
Wow.
So even in this week, the second that's supposed to be pure, something happened. Moving on. All
right, moving on. Thank you very much, Bodil. Good to you. We'll also move on to the World Soccer Report after this break. All right, welcome back. We've hit home stretch on Monday's edition of Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. It's time for the World Soccer Report. Yemi Adesoya is here. Yemi looks all fired up and pumped up. Man United won last weekend, so hey, no gloomy Monday for Yemi Adesoya. Yemi, let's start from the gun. Brest lost at home to PSG 2-1. Monaco 1-0 victors over Dijon. Lyon also lost at Marseille 2-1. Lille met goalless. Saint-Etienne defeated Nantes 3-2 away from home. Okay, let's just move from France and go to Germany, where the big one happened. I saw you all through on Twitter. You're following this one. Bayern 4-0 victors over Dortmund, and you wonder, this was supposed to be a battle, a contest, but it was just too one-sided. Hertha lost at home 4-2 to Leipzig. Mönchengladbach still keeping their top spot. 3-1 victors over Werder Bremen. Schalke and Fortuna Düsseldorf 6-goal thriller. 3-3 it ended, and Wolfsburg also picked Leverkusen by a lone goal. Yemi, Bayern, Dortmund.
First and foremost, you take it from the perspective that the last few years, the home games Bayern has had against Dortmund have been terrible games for Dortmund. Bayern has won 4-0, 5-0, it's been high score lines. Now going to the game, I thought I gave Dortmund a lot of opportunity because I felt Bayern were in turmoil,
Yeah.
you know, an interim manager and what have you. But then the guy shocked me. The starting lineup was a huge surprise.
Yeah.
He went with a 4-1-4-1 and I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Then he drops Coutinho,
Yeah.
drops Thiago,
Yes.
and I'm like, this guy, okay.
Okay, that's the word.
But what he did was very impressive. Stifled all the good qualities of Dortmund's midfield, brought in a lot of energy with the likes of Goretzka and Kimmich in midfield.
Yeah.
And of course, the work rate of Thomas Muller playing behind Lewandowski. And if you look at the first goal, it just illustrated everything the guys set out to do with this lineup.
Sure.
And then Bayern just plugged in from there. Became electric. Lewandowski, 23 goals in 18 games.
It's not getting enough credit.
It's not. It's amazing how when you're talking about the top scorers in Europe, you just always seem to just
mention
put him
Messi,
aside.
Ronaldo.
Messi, Ronaldo. And somehow Aguero sticks into that mention.
Yes.
People don't really look at Lewandowski. It's amazing how Bayern play. And note, Bayern played Alaba, David Alaba. I tried to make sure I pronounce it the right way. He's center back. Put Alfonso Davies at left back. So it was a makeshift Bayern side, but it's fantastic.
Alright, let's go to the Serie A. Juventus 1-0 victors over AC Milan. Inter also beat Verona 2-1. Napoli goalless against Genoa. Parma 2-0 winners over Roma. Fiorentina lost at Cagliari. To the La Liga, Barcelona Real scored 4. Barca 4-1 against Celta Vigo. Real 4-0 at Eibar. Atletico Madrid at last could win 3-1 over Espanyol. Betis lost at home to Sevilla 2-1. Mallorca 3-1 victors over Villarreal. But we won't touch on that. Let's go straight to the Premier League. Liverpool, Man City 3-1, Leicester 2-0 victors over Arsenal, Man United 3-1 victors over Brighton, Palace lost at Chelsea 2-0, Tottenham couldn't beat Sheffield 1-1. Yemi, Liverpool, Man City, Leicester, Arsenal.
We spoke about Leicester a few weeks ago on Football Fantastic, and they keep plugging up. It was expected that with the way they were playing, they would beat Arsenal. And let's come to Liverpool, Manchester City. I said something on Twitter. I said, every single person that's complaining about VAR or VAR has favored, watch out. The moment it goes against your team, don't complain. It's going to even out. It will spread around. The love will go around. But I will be very critical about Pep Guardiola. Whilst I give the player a lot of credit for the way they played and the overall positive attitude, I'm sorry. Centre backs are centre backs.
Yes.
Right backs, right holes. Fernandinho, for me, gives the midfield, the defense cover. That is what he is good at. And I feel that was where City imploded. A complete makeshift back line. Against a Liverpool team, you're always there for the taking.
Alright, thank you very much, Yemi Adesoya. That's the size of our show today. Sports Express brought to you by MTN. My name is Kingsley Akpan. Have a fabulous week ahead. Good morning.
This has been a Sport Vision production.